freezing cold. It is freezing cold, y'all. It is freezing cold, but it was necessary for me to come out and film because we're starting the year off dealing with haters. And a lot of us who build success, a lot of us, hey Tina, peace and prosperity to you. A lot of us who are building on success, a lot of us who are looking to be successful in life, we have to work with haters. We have to deal with haters. We have to recognize that a lot of people, when they see someone who loves themselves, hey Miko, peace and prosperity to you. When they see someone who loves themselves, when they see someone who is doing well in life, Hilltop, you'll love this headset. Check it out. Peace and prosperity to you. Miko, thank you so much for your daily heart me. I love you, Miko. Good to see you. Although it's not the real New Year, I hope you're enjoying the holiday. Earthseed, peace and prosperity to you. We are in Michigan. It is freezing cold. I am standing outside. This is not my truck, but I am standing in front of this specific truck because it is the reason why I'm even online right now. For those who know, I was on my way to the movies. I was supposed to go see the premiere of the Stranger Things finale tonight, and that was canceled due to whoever this is in this truck, which is why I'm standing in front of that truck as I'm filming, because I want this person to know that despite their attempt to ruin my night, despite their attempt to, unfortunately cause havoc, like this person faithfully me, listen, whatever you're going through, the same way I'm going to tell this trucker behind me, whatever you're going through that makes you feel so miserable that you would want to sabotage or ruin someone else's happiness, I promise you, your actions do not make your life better. Hey, Dave, peace and prosperity to you, Dave. I promise you, your actions will not make your life better. Ruining or attempting, because they're not ruining our peace. We've worked too hard on our peace and prosperity for anyone to ruin, no matter what the case may be, right? But anyone who can use their own energy, saying to you, Dave, anyone who uses their own energy to try to attack, sabotage, or ruin something for someone else instead of using it to benefit themselves. Instead of using it to benefit themselves, using our energy to benefit ourselves is usually very, very sad and very miserable. And that's something that deserves attention, right? Because usually you'll have that person, it kind of goes all the way back to like the playground days, right? That one person who couldn't stand you, so they try to become friends with you. That one person that couldn't stand you or wanted to be like you, so they might attack you or discredit you, right? But that's all because of lack of self-love. That's all because of lack of self-love. So we're going to talk about it here in the snow. We're going to talk about it. Because for me, it's important that I try to help this person heal, whether they wanted to deal with that or not. I understand, brother, but you're going through the same thing. Because think about that, right? If you are here for negativity on New Year's Eve, right? You see this positive lit person. You see this positive glowing person. Even standing in 24-degree weather, I still glow. I still am amazing. You can hear the happiness and love in my voice. And if it sparks controversy in you, if it sparks fear in you, if you seeing me happy sparks animosity in you, it's not something wrong with me. It's something wrong with you. And it's okay. It's okay. Because we're not here to talk down on anybody. We're here to be uplifting. We're here to be uplifting. And it's important that we do that. Because realistically, a lot of our enemies are people who really admire us and don't know how to express that. They don't understand that the light that they see in you, that you display, that happiness that you display and show, that they can have it for themselves. They can have that happiness for themselves. They don't have to tarnish someone else's happiness for them to be happy. They don't have to attack someone else All they have to do is love themselves, lift themselves up. Hey, Melina, peace and prosperity to you. Everybody coming in, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you tap the screen. Make sure you get your daily heart meet. We gonna bring out the demons in some of these haters tonight. We're gonna bring it out. These people who making these trolling comments, I'm not even blocking them. I want you to listen. I want you to stay. I want you to hear my voice. I want you to know what happiness looks like. I want you to know what peace and prosperity looks like. So you can recognize it in yourself. So you can go and look in the mirror and find it for yourself. Because I promise you, if I can be happy standing here in 24-degree weather, you can be happy too. You can be happy too. Whatever you think you lack, whatever you think you don't have enough of, I promise you, you are worthy. I promise you, you deserve happiness. I promise you, whatever that you think you don't deserve, whatever accomplishments you think you haven't gotten, you still are worthy of love. Because otherwise you wouldn't be here. Otherwise you wouldn't exist. Thank you everyone so much for coming in. I appreciate you. This is how we have to talk to the haters because we're going to have haters. It goes back to the story I told way back this summer, right? For those who've been with me for a long time, I come outside and I hug the trees. I stand out here in this weather like I'm doing now, and I give downloads of love and positive information. Ellie, my beautiful moderator, I give love and positive information. And I'm going to recap y'all back to a story I told earlier this year while I was outside grounded. It's about the first time I caught a firefly. I was out camping with my father. We was up north. And I caught a firefly. I had been chasing the fireflies because they was all over the place. Thank you, Ellie. I have been chasing the fireflies all over the place. And I finally caught one in my hand. And when I caught it in my hand, I held on to it because I didn't want to lose it. I had worked so hard to catch one, right? I'm like 6, 7 years old. I had worked so hard to catch this firefly in my hand because I wanted that light. I wanted to be a part of that light. I saw the light in the darkness and I wanted to be a part of that light. For whatever reason, at that age and time, I did not know or understand that light was in me as well. So I reached out to catch that light and I caught that light. And I held that firefly in my hand. And I held it too tightly. And I didn't let it go. And unfortunately, that firefly was unalived in my very hand. That firefly was unalived in my very hand. I was sad afterwards. I couldn't understand. Like, what happened? I wasn't trying to hurt the firefly. I just wanted the light. I just wanted to share the light. I just wanted to be a part of that beautiful light that I saw. That's all I wanted. Peace and prosperity intro. Thank you so much for being here. All I wanted was to be a part of the light. I had no idea that I was a part of the light myself. I had no idea that I was filled with love myself and I didn't have to borrow love from someone else. I didn't have to borrow love from anyone else. All I had to do was love myself, appreciate myself. When we are putting ourselves in a situation to hate on someone else, to sabotage someone else, to even be overly worried or concerned with someone we don't even know. Hey, Auntie, I love you. Peace and prosperity to you, Auntie. To put ourselves in that position, we're taking away from ourselves. And usually it's because we feel we lack something. We feel that that person has something we don't have. That they can do something we can't do, and it's not the truth. That's not the case. We are allowed to love ourselves, and it's easier to love ourselves than it is to attack someone else. Hey, Dawn, I see you. Peace and prosperity to you. We are here in 24-degree weather in Michigan. I'm standing in front of this truck, this other trucker, because they didn't have enough love in themselves tonight. They didn't have enough love in themselves tonight. They unfortunately was feeling lack. They felt like they was missing something. So they looked to something else to fill them up. They look to somewhere else or someone else to feel that darkness inside of them. We all go through dark moments. We all have had dark things happen. We've all had trauma. We've all experienced crazy, terrible things. There's so many crazy, terrible things going on in the world right now. Right now, there's crazy, terrible things going on in the world. And I understand that sometimes it makes us feel helpless. It makes us feel like we ain't got control over things. Why are these bad things happening? I can't do nothing about it. We start to feel helpless. We start to feel lonely. And especially for us as truck drivers, it's lonely being on this road. It is a lonely thing to drive hundreds and hundreds of miles a day. To drive hundreds and hundreds of miles a day with nothing but the pavement to stare at. Thank you, Dawn. I love you. Everyone keep tapping the screen. Thank you so much for being here. Hundreds and hundreds of miles a day, we're staring at the concrete. I love you back. I love you back. And that's the problem, right? This makes me emotional because I got people in my chat right now who, if I need to be told I love you, I can just text them and they're going to be like, I love you, Daryl. I'm proud of you, Daryl. A couple of those people in my chat right now. In my chat right now. If I needed I love you, if I needed a hug, they would come through with that love for me. Thank you, Lord. I love you too. Hey, Hines, I see you, brother. Peace and prosperity to you. And it means the world to us. But some of us truckers don't have that. Some of us truckers may not have those connections. Some people in general may not have someone they can call when they need love. And so what do? They go and they chase that firefly. They go and they chase after that firefly, and they grab a hold of that firefly so tightly that they try to suffocate it. They try to take away that light, and they're not even trying to. Their intentions may be innocent. Their intentions may be innocent, but they're still suffocating the light because they don't realize they have the light within themselves. They don't realize that they have the love within themselves. I'm here to be a reminder, as always transparent, always a voice of love, to connect the dots and understanding of love right now. That this trucker and any other trucker out there, and I want you to know, I understand how it feels to be lonely on that road. I've been doing this for 3 years. I've had to drive those late nights too. I've had to be out there and feel like I ain't have anything or anyone. Just the road. And it gets lonely. It gets lonely, especially on the holidays. I feel for all my truckers who didn't get to go home on the holidays. Hey, Marie. Peace and prosperity, Marie. I feel for all my truckers who didn't get to be with their children on the holidays. I know how that feels. I've had to spend holidays on the road. My first year on the road, I didn't get to go home for any holiday. I was in Denver, Colorado for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I was in California, I was in Florida, but I wasn't with my daughter, and it hurt. I know that pain. It hurt to be in a job, in a position that is dangerous, where you are here literally to help people. We put our best foot forward to help the whole country, to make sure people have their food, make sure people have their resources, constantly every day, and we don't get none of that praise or love for doing so. And then to miss out on time with family on top of that, it is a miserable, terrible thing to do. The toughest thing about being a truck driver is not just the roads and the snow, but it's the mentality to have to keep going. It's the emotional strength to fight off the drunk drivers, to fight off the recklessness. It's that emotional stability to not crash out when somebody cuts us off on the road. It's that emotional stability to keep moving and keep going so we can get home to our families safely. But when you have another trucker who doesn't want to see you go home safely, it's because They are fighting an inside battle. Anybody who is hating on you is fighting an inside battle. And they don't know that you're fighting it too, but you're doing it with a smile on your face. I'm fighting plenty of inside battles, but I refuse to not be at peace with the battles I fight. I'm fighting plenty of demons, but I refuse to not be at peace with battling those demons. I refuse to lose. And you lose when you give up. You lose when you lose your power and say that I can't win. You lose when you put focus on someone else's winning instead of being courageously, lovingly about your own. We have to love ourselves. If we don't love ourselves, no one else can love us and appreciate us. Hey, Angel, peace and prosperity to you. This person typing this crazy stuff in the chat is because they need love. They need attention. They need love and attention. Hey, Bonnie, we peace and prosperity to you, Bonnie. Happy New Year to you, too. They need love and attention. They're not getting it at home. Good to see you. They don't have somebody that can call for love. I can text Bonnie for some love if I need to. Don't say that, Angel. We don't love right now. I love my Scorpios. Shout out to the Scorpios in the chat. We don't need a vengeance. We need the love. This person right here, right now, they need love too. That's why I'm standing here in front of their truck. Because for them, they was hoping that any sabotage towards someone else, any opportunity to ruin something for something else is going to lift them up. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Because once you feel like you've crushed that insect, once you feel like you've taken that light away, it's going to hurt on the inside more. You're going to cause more pain. You're going to make that big dark circle in your chest bigger and worse. And the only thing that's going to fill it up is love. Love is the only thing that's going to make you feel better. So we're going into the new year. It's 24 degrees outside. My fingers are freezing here in Michigan. But I refuse for another trucker who was in torment and miserable to not feel love when they needed it. And their way for reaching out for it was wrong. They wrong. But I'm going to still do the right thing because that's my frequency, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be uplifting, and not just to my friends and family, but to my enemies as well. Because love is the answer. Love is the solution. And I have enough love in this chat alone to be able to spread love to someone I don't even know. To someone who doesn't care about me. To someone who wanted to hurt me. But I have enough love to lift them up regardless. So that they can feel better. And not sabotage themselves. Not sabotage others. So that they can feel better about life. About their accomplishments. Just being a trucker alone is an amazing accomplishment. Our training, our mentality is not for the weak. Be proud of the truckers to have your CDL. Be proud that your health is more than good enough to be on this road. Be proud. Be happy. Be thankful. There are people who are thriving in this industry. Be thankful that you are the one of those people who is helping everyone. We're helping everyone constantly. Be proud of that. Hold on to those thoughts versus the negativity. Hold on to the positive things you have accomplished versus what you can't have or what you feel like you can't have. Hold on to the love for yourself instead of attacking someone else. Instead of trying to sabotage someone else. Instead of trying to take from someone else. Lift yourself up. You deserve the love. You deserve the appreciation. You deserve it. This moment is for you. I know this is not what you expected. You were expecting retaliation. I know you were. But this is retaliation with love. Because I don't have to grab that firefly anymore. I don't have to chase the light anymore. I am the light. I am the light. I am the love, and I will shine that light and love anywhere and everywhere I go. For my enemies, for my friends, for my family, I will shine that love and light anywhere and everywhere I go. So I can bring you out of the darkness. Because you are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. And you deserve love too. Don't let nobody tell you you don't deserve to go into this year with love, with peace and prosperity. Yes, that love and light is going to make people angry sometimes. Yes, that love and light is going to make people have to look at themselves for a moment, even if they don't want to. But you shine that light anyway, so that they can eventually realize that they can shine too. So that they can realize that they deserve love too. Because we all do. If you are here right now and you have not been told I love you today, I love you. I love you. I thank you for being here. Not just here physically, but here in general. You deserve love. Every single one of you. This trucker deserves love. No matter what he's been through or she's been through. You just want to deliver that message. I love you back. I love you back, Auntie. I wanted to deliver that message. Not just to show how to move when we're dealing with people who don't like us or hate on us, but again, to inspire more love.